Everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial video. This is the Minecraft SS Pendleton tutorial, I think it's part 6, isn't it? I think it's part 6, let me check that. Uh, Part 7, actually, part 7. So we'll be finishing it up now, do the rigging, the portholes and doors, and the rest of these details back here. So, get on with it quickly, because I'm, of course, low on time. But we'll start with this pipe underneath the catwalk here. Pretty simple. Just like on the forward end. So just to take gates and put them all underneath this section here. Why is this? There we go. I can do. Dang it. There we go. Alright, so there's that whole pipe put in. I think now I'll get on with the. Let's see, we'll get on with these, the actual tank hatches, or whatever you want to call them. So we have one there, and then this one. I don't know. If you want to put basically, I think, yeah, basically the positions of them along this way are all aligned. So you can see these ones align with those ones. These middle ones align with those middle ones. These ones over to the side of those. So if you just want to kind of follow those, you can. That's basically what I'll do. The first one, we have the staircase here. We'll start right here. That's where we'll put our first one. And obviously over on the other side, it's the same thing. So just right here. And then there's basically one in front of that on these two blocks. So I'm going to check their locations. I think it's right here. And then if you can see, if I fly through the ship, it's right there. So that's where those first hatches go. And then I think these are spaced mostly evenly, like about the same. Let me just check this. So we've got 18, and then 18, and then 18, and then 18. So yeah, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We basically need to stack those hatches 4 more times, and they're all 18 blocks apart. So do this first for this next one here. So leave 18 block space, 17, 18, and on the 19th, so we'll put the next one. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do all this. I'll just do stack by 3, and there we go. We have all of those ones. And then for this hatch here, bring this down to this point. And again, I'll use the stack tool. So just do stack by 3. There we go. And then the final one over here on the side, I'll measure this. That's too far. 18, 18, 19. So we'll put this one. Oops. And we'll stack by 3. There we go. So we have all of those hatches put in. There's a few more though. I think is it just 1 or 2 more? There's always 1 more hatch here. I don't know why it's here. Actually, I do know why it's here, but it's a 4 block space from this one. It's just on one side. It's just on this side. We leave a 4 block space. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 5th is where we'll put this hatch. Actually, was it on the other side? I don't think it was. I didn't have it over here anyway, so it must be right. As for all of the pipes going through all of them, they're not all the same. So the first, was it 1, 2, 3, 4 are all the same piping, and then the last one is a little bit different. So I'll just get the first 4 for the moment, and then I'll go over this last one, how that one is laid out. So coming up to the pipes over here, we'll basically go to the front edge of this hatch, and that's where we'll put our line of gates. This is going to take a while. And then you can just put, actually, how did I connect that one? Shoot. Did I go on the back end? No, I went on the front. Okay, so, okay, never mind. I guess this one just passes that other hatch. I guess that makes things easy. Eh. These gates are so annoying. There we go. So we can basically just copy all that and paste it for the other hatch, three other hatches. So copy that one, paste it here, and here, and here. I think some bits will. I need to remove some fence. Do I? Yeah, right here. These fences need to go down all the way. So if you have any things cutting through like that, just make sure you bring the fence all the way through. Because the legs holding up the catwalks are more important. So all of those are, wait a minute. This one is an outlier. Oh, I missed that. Okay, well, I need to move them to, okay. So it turns out that this one, first one here is an outlier. For the middle hatch, just for the middle hatch. These other four, these other four here just need to be moved forward by 2 more blocks like this. So I'll go ahead and do that. So 1, 2, 3, oops, and 4. And now I don't know, do those connect on the outside or inside? Okay, those connect to the outside of the middle hatch. So these middle hatches, we'll basically just put a gate there, there, and then a fence there. And for this one, gate there, there, and a fence there. And then here, fence, gate there, there, and a fence there. Alright, so there's those hatch pipes done. And then as for this last one, as I mentioned, it is different. So what we'll do here is we'll basically take a gate from the forward end of this hatch and bring this out to this side. And this one should form a corner to meet this hatch. And then we'll put a fence there in the corner. This one can connect back to this hatch, like that. And then this will go over to this side. I think there's 3 gates here. Got this one. Come on. There we go. And then a fence there. There we go. So there's those pipes put in. And I think that's all of the pipes themselves put in. Or actually, wait, no, I think, do I need to bring, okay, yeah. Another little thing about the pipes is you need to connect them up to the main line right here. So wherever your pipes meet that, just put fence connecting them. It's like this one. And that one's already connected because of the leg. This one. And then that one's also already connecting because of the leg. So there's those pipes put in. Now, there are a bit more pipes, obviously. So there's these ones here. These are a little weird. And this is something that is not a very clear thing. Clear detail that's shown. I know on some tankers, they basically have these thick lines of pipe on both sides, which is what the model in the Pendleton movie has. And just a fair warning for anybody who didn't know, the Pendleton model for the Finest Hours movie is not fully accurate. This one that I'm making here is historically accurate, so it's not going to be exactly the same. But in the movie, they had these thick lines of pipe on both sides. I think the Fort Mercer, if any of you guys know what's special about that one, I think that had it on both sides. I'm not sure though. Some ships just had it on this side. Other ships had it on just on this side. Some ships had it all the way up to the front as well. Here it was only just one pipe, so it's not really a fully defined part of it. Like they weren't all built the same. Some of these details were just kind of thrown around. So this is my best guess based on pictures of the wreck. So yeah, that's my take on it. I do kind of need to measure these. What's this? 4 and then 5 and then how far does this go? Yeesh. 75. Each of these are 3 spaced. This is okay. Just trying to take a note of what's happening here. These are all okay. Yeah. This isn't something I wrote down, but we have this kind of I believe this is the pump room or tank room or something. I'll go to the third block in from this corner, and with our stairs, I'll build a 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks going forward, and then what was it out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks out. I build 75 blocks forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna use a stack tool for this. So stack 74 more. You can see it does kind of go under this leg and this one, but that's just kind of how it's designed. I think. Please tell me I'm correct about that. Yes, I am. Okay, good. This is 3, 2. Okay, so well, basically you triple this entire pipe, which is why I'm using stairs. It makes it look like more pipes. So we'll just go around like this. Some of these you might need to adjust a little bit, like that, just so that they don't connect weirdly. I know Minecraft stairs are weird to work with. Come on. There we go. And then these other ones here, you're actually not going to want to bring them all the way to the end here. You're going to want to leave a 3 block space so they end 3 blocks short of that one. So this is where these pipes will end. And then on the end caps of them, we'll just make them curve off because they just would have gone curved down into the decking below. So I'm going to measure how long this is. That way I can use the stack tool. 55. Stack 55. There we go. Here's all those thick pipes put in there. And just one more little thing. There's another pipe coming out from here, so it's just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Just one little pipe there. And connecting up. Apologies for all the green wool. I know it might be kind of annoying, but that's where all the rigging goes, because I will be including the rigging. So just ignore that, I guess, as best as you can. Fortunately, there's not too many details left to do. I think I need to do the basically holders. So I think I spaced these apart just evenly. Where's this first one start? 20th block, and then there's a 14 block space, 14 block space, 14 blocks. Perfect. So they're all spaced apart evenly. So go to this very outer pipe right here, this longest one. I'm gonna count to the 20th block, which is right here, 20th block. And so we'll add just with stone, slabs, and stairs, just a little. It's basically a clip that holds all that on. I think it would have been bolted on, but it just kind of holds the pipes in place. And then there should be 2 more of them spaced 14 blocks apart. So count, this is 14, and on the 15th here is where this one should go. And then the next one, again, 14 blocks, and then 15th is where we'll put that one. I think there should be 3 more actually. Let's see, 14, 15. There you go. So 3 more of those hatch clamps. So you have 4 clamps in total. Yeah, this green wool is getting annoying. 4 clamps in total. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that appears to have been done correctly, which is good. Yay. And another little detail that goes at the end of these, I think these are basically just the valves that control where all the pipes go. So this is all andesite stuff, mostly. How long are each of these? I gotta check. 17 wide. Okay, so this I'll explain as best as I can. But basically, where the ends of these pipes are, we'll put a wall on top, right here. And then these walls should come out to 1 block further than this outer pipe. It should go out to here. I'll connect all these up. And extend it by 1 block on each side. And then bring 1 block there, and there. Basically the gaps between these. I'll put trap doors on these, like this. And then pressure plates where they connect, right here. Is it where they connect or is it not? Or is it where the, maybe it's not where they connect. Okay, no, it is. Okay, it is where it connects. Now to get the same positioning for the other side, you can see this line right here aligns with the crane. This one should be 17 blocks from here. So this is 1. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You can see again that lines up right underneath where the crane arm is. So bring these again all the way out to here. And then connect these up. And then extend it by 1. And then forward a bit. Trapdoors. And then the pressure plates on these bits. And there's posts holding those up. I need to check. Where do those posts go? Are they just directly beneath? Okay, yeah, they're just directly beneath the corners. It's basically as if a pipe was there. I think it is just a pipe going into the decking. So it's just one, what is it? There, there, there. So, is that actually correct? I kind of only glanced at it. I think it's correct though. Oh no, it is a block inward from that. So allow me to correct that. There, there, and there. There we go. So there's all of those pipes done. Now we really just need to add all of the other stuff, I guess. Next. Oh, well, there's a winch here. I guess I can add that. So grab the materials for all that. And this is centered. And it is the 3rd block from there. And these pipe arms are 8. Okay. It's the same dimensions as the one from the front end, I believe. I think it is. It should be. Yeah, it's gotta be. So, if we go from our mast right here, we'll go behind this white pipe, we'll go to the 3rd block back, and this is the front center of the whole thing. So just build the same crane, and then I think, was it, yeah, 8 gates for the arms. So 1, 2, 3, whoops, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then this is the stand for the anvil. This one will be a little bit easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is where the anvil goes. Alright, so there's that winch. That one's done. There is another winch though. It faces vertically instead of horizontally. Or horizontally instead of vertically. Whatever one you want to go with. And this goes from that support. I'll kind of show where the support is, so don't worry. You can see this hatch right here. That one. You're just in front of the mast. We'll go to this support and then the one in front of that. That's where we'll put an anvil. And then we'll put a 2x6 behind that, and another anvil, and then these stairs on top. So that is yet another winch. I think that's all the winches themselves done. Obviously, there's plenty of other detail left to do, though. I guess we can get these, oh, I'm forgetting the term again. What are these things called? The knob thingies that you spin. Um, the valves. The valves. That's what they're called. I always forget what they're called. I don't know why. But yeah, these ones right here, these first ones, these just have 1, 2, 3 knobs like this. 3 valves. 3 valves. 1, 2, 3. 3 valves like that. Just for that. Just those first ones, they're a bit of an outlier for the valve convention. I don't know. And the rest of these other ones are the same, I think. Okay, except for that one. And that one, okay. So it's just those. Is it just those 4 then? I guess it is. Okay, well, I guess this just goes on 4 of the hatches. So like for this hatch, see right behind this one. Whoops. We'll put one there, there, and there. 3 valves like that. And then this one, there, there, there. And then do the same thing mirrored on this side. So there, there, and there, and then there, there, and there. So those ones are just mirrored. And the last ones over here are a little bit different, quite a bit different. So this one is, what is it, 2, 2, 2. I guess I can start with that. I guess I'll just start with, but there's a line of 4 that are spaced apart. So we go to this next hatch right here, and we'll go to this block. I don't really know how to explain it very well, but that block there. I'll put a valve, 2 block space, put a valve, 2 block space, put a valve, 2 block space, put a valve. So 4 valves in line like that. Same thing on this side. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we got our valves like that. And then there's these other ones here, which I think is what 2, 3, 3. Which are a bit weird. 2, 3, 3. And I don't really even know how to begin to describe these. Actually I do, because I'm going to. But we'll go to this hatch right here. You can kind of see the one that I'm pointing to. We'll go on the, oh, I did this wrong. Oh, yeah, this side. It's supposed to be on the inside part. Yeah, but this hatch will go to the 3rd block in front right here. Put a valve there. Leave a 3 block space, and on the 4th and inward one, we'll put a valve there. Leave a 3 block space on the 4th, put one there. It's kind of complicated to explain. I'll do it again over on this side just so you can see again. So 2 block space on the 3rd, put over there. 4 block space, put one there. Or 3 block space on the 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4th one there. There you go. So there's those valves. And then there's 2 right there. I'm just gonna check, were there any others that I may have missed through the middle? Okay, yeah, there's that one. It's just in the middle of nowhere. It's 5 back and then out one. And then these ones are also just wacky. Is it 2? Okay, yeah. Alright, well, I'll get started with this. So if we go to this, winch, we'll go in front of it, go to the 5th block in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then go outward one this way. Right there, that's 1 valve. And then if we go to this hatch right here in the middle, the corner of this, and then we'll go to this post right here, this leg in front of it, and we'll put 1 valve diagonally there, leave a 3-block gap, and on the 4th and inward one, we'll put a valve there. I know the placements are kind of random. They're basically random, but accurate but random, I would say. So do as you will. I don't know. Is there a saying for that? Like, do what you want. Yeah, I have the bollards now, and then that'll finish up the detailing work. So I'll grab my materials for all this. So you got that bollard there, that bollard there. Is it just those two? There's 2 bollards in between. Okay. So if you go to this hatch right here, this one here, you can see this kind of creates a diagonal line going inward. So we'll put one right after all that, and then same thing on this side. This is just one of those single individual bollards. And then from this hatch right here, this one, we'll go uh we'll go from this first gate right here. We have a 2-block space going forward, and then on the 3rd here, we'll put one like that. There we go. That took too long. So same thing over here. 1, 2, 3rd block right here. I think that's right. It looks right. It is right. So now for the other ones, the other bigger bollards that kind of matter more. We'll go. Well, I'll start on this side first, just for the sake of it. We'll go to the 2nd gray block inward right here, and then align ourselves with this hatch right here that we were just at for that bollard. And on the forward end of this, we'll line it up with this 1, 2, 3 like that. I don't really know how to explain that, but it's just kind of there. And then do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then on these ones here, or the other end of them, we'll basically go to this hatch. So you have that winch there. Then you have this hatch in the middle. We're basically going to want to align our bollards right in front of that hatch, like this. So again, it's not really something that's super well explained. It's just kind of there. And its exact placement doesn't really matter. So that's I think that's all the details except for the handrails. It looks like it is. So I'll grab the handrails. I got 2. Okay. Start off with 2. Try the handrails and then move on to the portholes and doors and then the rigging. Whoops. Whoops again. Oh my goodness. Gates are even annoying when they're easy to place. There we go. And then I'll copy, flip, and paste these handrails to the other side. Because I'm running low on time. 500. Copy. Click right. And paste. And there's all of those. So that is all of the actual details done. So I gotta finish up the portholes, doors, and rigging. So I'll grab all of my materials for all of this stuff. Any white doors? There's some white doors over here. I don't know why there were different colored doors, but there were white doors on the back deck house. It appeared. So, well, we'll start. Obviously you can see I have some marks all over for the doors and portholes. So up here, this is just the 6 block end from the edge. We have a door facing outward. which I guess I forgot to change to wax exposed copper door. It's probably when I pasted all the rigging. But yeah, those are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just got the copper door there facing outward. And then over here, these ones are the second block in from the staircase. There. Again, I had these marked out with the warped doors. You can see like that. But I guess they copied and pasted the actual doors when I pasted the rigging. As for the deck above here, so moving on, we'll start from this corner, I guess. We'll do the front first, so we'll go to the third block in, porthole there, 3 block space, porthole there, 3 block space, porthole there, 2 block space, porthole there, and that's the center there. So all of this will be the same on both sides. Then along this wall here, we'll leave a 2 block space, and on the third we have a porthole. 3 block space, 1 on the fourth, 1 block space, 1 there, 2 block space, 1 there, 3 block space, 1 there. The back end, I think is, yeah, the back end I think is symmetrical. Yeah, back end is symmetrical as well. Not for some of these upper decks though. Like that one is not symmetrical, obviously. For the back wall, go to the fourth block in, porthole, 2 block space, and on the third we have wax door, and then 3 block space, and on the fourth we have porthole. So same thing over here. So there's that next deck. And before I do the other upper decks, I'm just gonna get the doors down here. These are easy, just 2 block space from this staircase here. Put a door here and here. So that's easy. For the back of this deck house, if you have the center right here, we'll just go 1 out to the side, put a door there, and then 2 blocks out to this side and put a porthole up there, like that. And then for the front end, we'll just have there, 2 block space, and there, 4 on that front. And then along the sides, 2 block space, and on the third, put a porthole. 2 block space, and on the third, we'll put a door. 3 blocks, 3 block space, and on the fourth, put a porthole. Staircase kind of covers it up though. And then right in between, this is what, the 4 block space, and on the fifth, put a porthole there. It's in between the vents. So, same thing here. There we go. There's that deck house. And finally, for the wheelhouse, if we go to the 4th block back right here, put a door there. And then 2 block space, and on the third, porthole. 3 block space, and on the fourth, put a porthole. And a 4 block space, and on the fifth, put a porthole. So the same thing on the other side. Do that real quick. There. Door. And for the back end, there's nothing, so that's fine. That's all the portholes and doors for the front end done. So fly over to the back end now. So for these back end doors, there's 2 for the pump room, 1 on each side here, this block. And then on this side wall, this front wall here, it's just the 3rd block out from the sides of the pump room. So there's those doors. Yeah. And then for this next deck house right here, for some reason they had white doors. I think this was based on pictures of the wreckage of the Pendleton. Like the fresh wreckage. I think the doors just appeared white instead of gray like the rest of the doors. That's what I have. So if you have this corner block here, just go to the 2nd block in and put a parallel door here. And this entire deck house is symmetrical, so there's just put a porthole here after that corner, and then just get it on the other side as well. And for the portholes along the sides, we'll start from here. I count back, so 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then that's the same for the back, or for the other side, of course. So I'm not going to count them again. There we go. Alright, and then for this back end here, we'll go to the, you have this kind of corner here. I know it looks round, but technically this is a corner, just because of the way that it curves around the edge of the hull. Second block here next to the vent, we'll put a porthole. And then one in from the corner of this weird box we'll use. I think these are actually the waxed copper doors. Yeah. And there's all of that done. So that's all the doors and portholes put in now. So, yeah. There's all of that. And now it's just time for the rigging. So grab my chains. Or actually, I'm not going to use chains. I'm going to use glass for first. I'm going to use glass, but on the original I used chains because they're much thinner. I'm just going to use glass because it's a lot easier to see. Or even cobwebs. I'll just use cobwebs. These cobwebs is a lot easier to see. And then I'll probably just end up copying and pasting all these chains over onto there. Because some of the chains do face different ways. Like you can see this one's vertical or horizontal. These ones here are vertical. It all just depends on the way the entire line of chains are facing. So yeah. We'll get on with that. So start up at the front. I know this is a bit funky. We'll get these ones holding up the arms first. So from this grindstone here, I'll put two above that. Just a line of two. And going diagonally like this. And if you've seen my tutorials in the past, you know what I mean by diagonally. Where it's not just diagonally inward, but also up a block. So you put one there, and then just kind of go up one, and then a line of two there. And then 1, 2 like that. This one just goes diagonally inward. And then we have 1, and 1, 2, and then 1. This one just diagonally up, and then 2 there, 1, and 1. And then diagonally just inward. We have 1, 2, 1, 1. And then inward, we have a line of 2 like that. And then we just have one more there. Also, I'm only going to do one side of the rigging, just to save time, because it's the same on both sides. Plus the center. But there's one arm, so you have to do that for the other arm too. Now there's a few other ones. I'll get this other side one. This one is actually going to be technically a little bit different. On this side, it goes from this fence right here. This one, there's already a fence right there, so I just put this block diagonal up one. But there should technically be a cobweb there. There is over here, if you want to be symmetrical. So we have that cobweb, and then one there. And then we have doing diagonally, I have one there, and then 1, 1, 1. So 5 individual ones. And diagonally, and again we have 1, and then 1, 2, 3, and that last one should be up another block. And then diagonally one more there. And going inward, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individual ones like that. And then diagonally here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So like these chains here that hold up the arms, I would put those horizontally. I do it over there. And then for this one here, I should have done them vertically, although I did do them diagonally over on that one. I think it just fit better, I guess. But technically those could be vertical. Let's see, I'll do the center now. So this one is just in the center of the ship. I'll do the bottom line first. So you got 1 there, and then line of 2 like that, and then 2 again, and 2 again. So you have 1, 2, 2, 2, and then 1, and 2, 2, 2, 2. So that's 4 lines of 2, and then 1, and then 2, 2, 2, and then 1. Should be 3 lines of 2, and then 1. Then for the top line, we already have that one and that one, and I'll add another one right there. And then we already have that one. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 individual ones, and then a line of 2. then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a line of 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, a line of 2, and then 2 right there. So there's those ones. Now I get these lines along here. So if you go from, you have your winch here, go to this stair right here, just kind of on the back end of the winch, all the way to the outside. Build 2 up like that. I go 1 block inward, and then 1 block back, and then a line of 2 going inward, and then another line of 2 going inward, and then 1. Then going back, we have 2, and then inward we have 2, and then 1. Going inward, we have 1, or I guess it's back, and then inward we have 2, and then 2, and then back we have 1. Inward we have 2, 2, and then 1. Back we have 1, and then inward we have 2 like that. So there's those lines. You get these 2 here. So these, you can go from this hatch right here on the edge, go to the back end of it, and go out to the edge right here. Just put 1 right there, and then do 2 and 2 like that. And these ones will actually start going forward because of the way they're angled. So we have a diagonal one here, so we have 2 up like that. And then going inward, we have 2, 2, 2, and 1. And then going forward, we have 1. Back to going inward, we have 2, 2, 2, and 2. So 4 rows of 2 there. And then diagonally in 1, we have a line of 2 there. Keep going inward, we have 2 and 1 right there. So there's that line connected up. There's another line, literally a block, or 2 blocks across from it. So we have 1 there, and then a line of 2 there, and 1. Going forward, we have 1. And then going inward, we have 2, 2, and 2. Diagonally, we have 1 there, or a line of 2 there. Inward, we have 2, 2, and 2. And then diagonally, we have a line of 2. And going inward, we have 2, 2, and 1. Going forward, we have 1. Inward, we have 2, and then 1 right there. So there's all of that line. Alright, and then we have a line going from the very edge of the ship here. So just right above this stair, we put 1 there. And then 1 right in front of it. And then also for these lines, you can see those ones would be vertical. These other lines in the center there, those would be horizontal. Just kind of pointing out which ones would be horizontal and which vertical. These ones here would be, the rest of these lines along here would be horizontal. So we have those 2 ones there. And then that one, I guess, my best advice is to just watch what I'm doing. So there you go, up 1, and diagonally we have a line of 2 there, 1 there, and then up 1, 1 there, and then up 1, line of 2 there, up 1, a line of 2 there, up 1, forward 1, inward 1, up 1, diagonally 1, forward 1, inward 1, upward 1, diagonally to the line of 2, and then up 1, diagonally to another line of 2, and then 1, and upward we have 1, inward we have 1, upward we have 1, diagonally we have 2, and then 1, and forward 1, inward 1, and forward 1. That's a lot of description. But there's that whole line done. Now I just have 3 lines through the middle to do for this front half of the ship. Half, sure. But we'll go from this bulwark right here, right on the center. I'll put 1 right there, connection to the bulwark. I'll just count these. So these 2 right here intersect. I don't really know why or how they did in real life, but on the plans they intersect. So I'm just going with that. But we'll do, so 1 there, and then for the rows of 2 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 individual rows of 2. And then we just have 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 individual rows of 2, and then 1 there. And there's that one line done. For the next line that intersects it, we'll go to the block above from the ceiling now. I'll have a line of 2 there, and then a line of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another line of 4, 4, and then another line of 4, so 1, 2, 3, and that one's already in. 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. I think this is mostly just 4s. Yeah, I think it's all just 4s. So just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. The last one is 3 there. Alright, and then this one right underneath the wheelhouse here. Basically poking it in the nose. So we have a line of 2 there, and then we have 2 more individual 2s. So we got 2, 2, 2, 3, and then 2, 2, and 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2. So there's all of those ones done. And based on that whole description, you can see where all the ones on the other side go. Because the details down here are not symmetrical, so I can't do copy and paste, but all of the rigging lines are symmetrical. So, this top line across the top is pretty easy. It's just the second block down on the mast. This one I'll literally just use world edit for. Obviously, this one would be horizontal. I don't know why you would put this one as vertical. I'll set that to cobwebs. Oh, not cobweb, deep slate. Web. There we go. And there should be a line going right down to the wheelhouse, literally straight down to the wheelhouse right here. And that is the second block behind this antenna thing. It's just a line straight up. At least that's what the plans say, is that it goes straight up. That you got a perfect T. Alright, so we'll get this curved one here. That's gonna be fun to explain. This one goes from the roof of the wheelhouse. We have 1, 2, 3 going back, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. How many 2s is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of 2. And then 1, 2 rows of 2, and then 1, single row of 2, and then 1, single row 2, 1, single row 2, 1, single row of 2, and then 2 individual ones there. Here's that curved line. Pretty small curve, but it is a curve. Alright, and then for, let's see, I think these, do these start in on the same spots? Oh, they don't. Okay, that's annoying. Welp. Do they really not? Huh. Alright, well, for these cranes here, I'm gonna do it on the side. For these cranes here, we'll go from the grindstone, just diagonally. We have 2 there, 1, 2 there, 1, 2 there, 1, 2 there, 1, 2 there, 1. Just a pretty good pattern. Just have 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. As for these rear cranes, I think it's 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I guess this is the same pattern. So 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. So same pattern for the back crane. Now there's a lot of lines over here. So if you kind of want to omit some of those lines, you can. I know there's a lot going on. So if you do just want to decide not to do some of those lines to kind of clear up some of the clutter, you could, but I'm going to do all of them. So, I don't even know where to begin. There's so many of them. Oh man. I guess I can get the ones going between the areas first. So if we have the staircase here, go to the second block out to the side here, and then go 1, 2, 3 there. I know there's no staircase on there, but it should just be the same. Should be in line with these vents. Those vents there. I'll go 3 from that floor, and then up 1. Going inward, we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up 2. Inward, we have 1, 2, 3, and upward, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And inward, we have 1. Upward, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diagonally, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1 there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 1, 2, 3. Inward we have 2. Upward we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Inward we have 1. And then upward we have 3. So there's that whole line. Again, same on the other side. Basically, for the back one, these actually aren't there 2? Okay, no, it's just 1. This back one, it should connect to the same position on the mast. So out of 1, 2, 3 going back. And outward we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. And then 1. And down we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 like that. And then outward we have 1, 2. Actually 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. There we go. And then keep going outward we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 there, 5 there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Down we have 1 like that. Outward we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 like that. And I believe we already added this fence here for the rigging to connect to. If you didn't, though, you need to, for the rigging connects. So there's those lines. You can see those lines kind of form a line across there, and then over to there. Alright, so now, the rest of these are just supporting lines, I think. No, these ones are attached to the vents. So I guess I'll get these. So, you have your fence here. I'm going to go to the block above that. I have a line of 2 there, like that. And then going inward, we have 2 there. I'll just get this bottom line first. So upward, we have 2 there, and then 2 again. Going diagonally, inward, we have 2 there. And then up, we have 2. Whoops. 2, and then 1. Inward, we have 1. Upward, we have 2 and 2. Diagonally, we have 2. Upward, we have 2. And then those 2 are already there. Then diagonally from that, we have 2, and then 2, and then 1. Inward, we have 1. Upward, we have 2, 2, and 1. Inward, we have 1, and then up 2, like that. There we go. Is that bottom line done to connecting to the vent / crane? For the next one, for the next line above that, which connects to the same spot as you can see, I'll put a block above this line of 2 here, and then also one above that next one, and then upward 1 and inward 1. And going up we have 1, and then 2, 1, 1. Inward we have 1. Upward we have 1, and then 2, and then 1 already here. Diagonally we have 1, and then upward we have 2, 1, and 1. Inward we have 1, and then upward we have 1, 2, 1, 1. Inward we have 1, and then upward we have 1, 2, 1. And diagonally we have 2 and 1. There we go, so we have all those done. We only got 5 more to do. It's going to be a long part. Yeah, 53 minutes. Yeesh. Okay, so these ones, their positions aren't really marked. There's not really designated a mark for them, so I have to measure. We'll go from the back end of this house in this corner, this deck house, and we're going to count to the 19th block. So this one right here is the 19th block going back. That's where we'll put that first cobweb. And again, this is 2 lines in connection to the same spot, so top line and a bottom line. I'll start with the bottom line. So I have 1 there. Then these are actually mostly diagonal, like this diagonal, so it's going to be interesting. Also, for all these lines so far, these all would have been horizontal. These lines here. Okay, well, this top line is actually entirely it is perfectly diagonal. Never mind, forget I said that. There is 1 block of it going up. So this top line, those would have been going up. For the bottom line, they would have been going horizontal. Top line's vertical, bottom line's horizontal. And I would let the vertical ones dominate the horizontal ones down here. It just looks like it connects up better, in my opinion. But that, again, that's up to you. And then these other ones right here, obviously you'd go vertical. So, there's my take on that. We have this one here, and you go diagonally up, we have 1. And then forward, or that's back. Back we have 1. Diagonally we have a line of 2 there. And then diagonally we have 1 and 1 again. So the whole diagonal direction this way is a little interesting. have up one, diagonally we have one here, and then forward one, or that's back one, not forward one. Oh, okay. Diagonally we have one, inward we have one, up we have one, diagonally we have one, and one. Just follow along, just watch. You have eyes, you can see this pretty well. And forward we have one, diagonally we have one, inward we have one, and then one there, and then up there, and we have there, there, and then up there, and then diagonally there. On a line of two here, like that, and then one there, up one there, and then one right there. Okay, there's that bottom line. Alright, now for the top line, we'll go to the 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one up right here. Actually, there's this line of two right here, which is the fourth one. We'll add one on top of that. And then diagonally we have one here. Forward we have, or back we have one. Diagonally we have one. Forward we have, I'm just going to keep saying forward. So forward, diagonally we have one. Forward we have one. Diagonally one. Forward one. This is basically the same thing all the way up. Oh, except for this one right here. So diagonally one, forward one, diagonally one, then inward by one, and then the rest of these should be the same. So forward one, diagonally one, forward one, diagonally one, forward one, diagonally one. There you go. That should connect up into that corner. So there's that whole line done now. Now for these other lines here, I'll go by gap space. So from this block here, behind that cobweb, this should be a 24 block space, so on the 25th is where we'll put that cobweb. And then going up, we have a line of two. Diagonally this way, we have two. Inward, we have two and two. And then we have one diagonally there. Inward, we have two and two. And diagonally, we have two. Inward, we have two and then one. Diagonally, we have two. Inward, we have two and two. Diagonally, two. And then forward, we have one. There we go. So there's all of that now. We'll leave a, how big of a space is this? 8 block space, so on the 9th is where we'll put that cobweb. So I have one there, and then up 2 and 2. This one's going this way now. So we got diagonally 1. Inward we have 2, 1, 2, 2. And diagonally we have 2 there. Inward we have 2, 1, 2, 2. Diagonally we have 2. Inward we have 2, and then 1. And then for the final bit of rigging, second block after that, one there, and then going up we have 2 and 1. I go forward by 1, then inward we have 1, 2, 2, 1. Diagonally we have 2. Inward we have 1, 2, 2. Diagonally we have 1. Inward we have 2, 2, 1, and 1. And then forward we have 1. Inward we have 2, and then 1. And that is all of the rigging finally done. So now you do have the resources to finish your entire ship now. Obviously that isn't really finished because it doesn't have all the cobwebs on it. Or actually, I could just change. Just do the replace command. So I just go from like up here all the way down to here. I can just do / replace lime wool with cobwebs. And so do replace lime wool with, oh, not cobweb, leaf slate. Cobweb. There we go. There's all those ones changed. And then we'll go from here all the way back to here. The same thing. There we go. Then there's that whole ship done. If you're using cobwebs, or if you're using chains, there's that whole ship done. So, two identical ships. You could turn one of them into the, well, I guess if you're going detail wise, the Fort Mercer was a bit different. I think some of its structures were different. Like I think the catwalk was on the other side of the ship, or the other side of the mast. So there's the Pendleton done, I should say. or if you just want a generic T2 tanker and don't really care that much about details, there you have it. So yeah, there's really all I have. Starting tomorrow, so I'm gonna post a series of short series of the tutorials on how to build the the Coast Guard lifeboat US CG 36500 or 35600. This is the lifeboat uh, that rescued the crew from the stern of the ship when it was out in the waters. Uh, I think I have the whole story in the description, so you can take a look there. Um, but also just look on the Wikipedia for the story behind that. But for my explanation for that is, it's not going to be posted directly as a YouTube video, sort of, or not a long form video. I'm actually going to make it a tutorial, a YouTube Shorts tutorial series. So it'd probably be like three-part tutorial series. So that'd be like maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of thing, kind of deal. Depends on how time goes. But keep an eye out for YouTube Shorts. That's where I'll post the tutorials for this. It's pretty simple. You can see. I'm sure if you slowed this video down, you could copy it block for block right now, but I'll have a proper tutorial out for it starting tomorrow. But my goal with posting it on YouTube Shorts is to just gain a little more traction, because I know Shorts tend to do really well. They have a lot more popularity because people just scroll, scroll, scroll all the time. They don't really watch long form as much. So yeah, I'm hoping it'll gain me a bit more popularity, gain some attention on my channel. I'll also, link the Pendleton tutorials to those shorts because you can like link a related video. So yeah, there's that comes soon. As for the next tutorial series for Sundays, I have a few options. I already posted a poll right before I started recording. Um, so the next tutorial ship, I for Sundays, because this is kind of like the Sunday tutorials. For the next Sunday and perhaps the following Sunday, I might not post the first part of whatever series ends up winning. Um, it just depends on like how I'm feeling or how busy I am. So it might not be next Sunday. It might not be the Sunday after. I'd say at the latest it'd be the third Sunday from now. That's what I'd be going for. Uh, could be earlier. It could literally be next Sunday. Again, it just depends on what's going on. But the options um for the tutorials, they're on the poll, but also I will list them here. So for option 1, we have the MV Amastra here, which is a 1950s Shell oil tanker that served in the Vietnam War, and during its service, I think it was docked. I don't know where, so somewhere in the Vietnam, I think. And it was docked there, and then I guess it somehow hit or not torpedo, underwater mine, or some sort of explosion ripped apart part of the back end of it, um, and it caused the back end to flood and sink down. So you can find some pretty incredible pictures of it, partially sunken. It was eventually, or it was fixed, like patched up, raised back up, and it continued operating until I think 1986, and it was scrapped. Um, this is my model of that. So that is option 1 for the tutorials. Again, pretty fascinating story. So, and I believe its design is sort of based on the T2 tankers. So there's that. Now other options are, if I go back to them, let me just another option is the another Great Lakes freighter, which I will need to follow up on. I do have some Great Lakes freighters in mind that I need to build. So if the Great Lakes freighter option ends up winning, then some potential candidates for that would be the SS Colonel James M. Schoonmaker, um, uh, the some sort of 1,000-footer, like the uh, Paul Archer Gertha, not Mark, is it Mark W? Is it the Mark W. Barker? No. I don't think it's Mark W. Is it? Mark W. Parker. No, it's not. It's not the Mark W. Parker. What's the James R. Barker? That's what it is. So it's James R. Barker. Um, there's the other one just said the Polar Chigurtha, which currently technically the Polar Chigurtha is the exact same size as some of the other 1,000-footers, but since it was built the most recently, it's classified as the longest ship on the Great Lakes, just because it was built the most recently. So it currently has the title as the Queen of the Great Lakes, because the title Queen of the Great Lakes is given to the biggest ship on the Great Lakes. Like the Emma Fitzgerald had that title. Biggest or grandest. Like I think I have it. Was it the not the extension, the Milwaukee Clipper? Even though it wasn't the biggest, it did once have the Queen of the Great Lakes title because it was very beautiful. Um, let's see, some other freighters would be the Arthur M. Anderson. I would probably do both versions, so a conversion tutorial. Um, Carl D. Bradley is an option. Could be an option. I'll have to look in like deck plans and such, see what kind of resources I can find. Um, but there's all of those options for the Great Lakes Raiders. And then the next option after that, which I'll show, actually, if I go to my world here, not the Olympic world, that runs on a different version with a height mod. If I log into that without the height mod, I have to redo a lot. I don't want to. These are the options for the fictional. Ignore the giant phone, by the way. I needed a model of a phone for an animation I was doing, so you can ignore that. But this here is the RMS Magnek. So if any of you are familiar with the Britannic 2 lore, the Britannic 2 was eventually sold to the Magnek Lines. And this was the Magnek Lines flagship. So it's kind of like a 1920s-ish, 1910s, 20s-ish kind of steamer. Kind of mostly based on Olympic class, as you can see, but just with 2 funnels. So that and the Britannic 2 would have run alongside for the RMS Magnek, or for the Britannic 2. And I know half of it looks ruined, because I was messing around with something with my friend. He wanted to build like a kind of abandoned version of it, so it's kind of just showing him how it would look. And then the other option for the fictional ocean liner is this one. This is a fictional ocean liner, the SS Sakurazaka. It actually uses the exact same hull as the one for the Magnek, because I was lazy. But this is the SS Sakurazaka, so it'd be like a Japanese ocean liner. It's kind of 2 options for it. Also, all the lights you see, those were originally glass, but I just changed them for, again, an animation. So this is kind of like an immigrant steamer kind of ship. You can see, originally I had it without the white stripe and just had gray funnels. But I decided to, on this side, I added a white stripe and gave it the NYK line funnels just to see how it looked. So it's that option. Also on here, you can see I don't have any of the other freighters built yet. If the freighters option does end up winning, then I'll have to, build that freighter. Let's see, what was the last option? Right, the new SS Keewatin is the final option. So I think if let me get back over to Q12. I hope I didn't waste too much time. I won't be able to log back into Cervix. Let's see. Is it already offline? I think it's shutting down. Oh, yep, it's stopping. Okay, well, either way, yeah, those are the options. The MV Amastra, Great Lakes Freighter, mid-size ocean liner, the Magnek or the Sakurazaka. I'd probably do the Magnek, not gonna lie. And then the new Keewatin. The new Keewatin does have sheer, it has so much more detail. They've got actual blueprints. And SS Keewatin fan, thank you. He has been providing us with pictures of the ship, because he lives pretty close to it, so he's been on the ship, and he's he's been giving us some pictures of that have never even seen the internet. So very helpful there. But yeah, that's really all I have for this video. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one, whatever that is. So bye for now.